Alright, Scott here from Guardian Custom Firearm Coating, and what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the O-rings that you get whenever you start out with one of these pots. This right here is typically what you'll get, and these are basically food grade O-rings. Because this is made for beverages, beer mainly, and also whenever you get any other kind of pots or anything like that, or those beverage containers, they're for soda, tea, what have you. So these are food grade, sometimes silicone or just regular rubber. So what you have to do is you have to replace these with something that's chemical resistant. Now the issue is that, let's say this one here is designed to not only against xylene, but this one is mainly against xylene. What we're going to do is we're going to mark this one with red tape. So we're going to do some testing here. I don't know what the results are going to be, but we're going to do some testing. So we're going to mark this one with red tape. So we can tell the difference. Obviously we'll know the difference between that. Alright. Now, since xylene isn't the only thing in activator, this one right here is designed to be resistant to all your alcohol-based ingredients in activator. This one will work against xylene, this one will work against the alcohol base. So the problem is that this one works against half the ingredients in the activator, this one works against the other half. They don't work against all. So we'll mark this one with black tape. Or we really don't have to mark it at all, but just in case maybe the tape comes off of one, or who knows, we'll just mark it. Now, what are we really testing against? What I'm going to do is I'm going to write down our thickness of these. Okay, we're going to zero this out. And on the food grade, we've got 0.2560. 0.2560. We said it's going to be the xylene. It zeroes out. .2640. 2640. Red one going in. We'll leave the tape on it up. Zero it out. .2610. Sure it stays. 0.2610. Alright, everything zeroes back up. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up with activator. This is Hydrographic. I don't know what happened to the label. I got this from, I think, Infected a few months back. So, we will see, and this is full strength, this hasn't been diluted. So, let's see what happens. We're going to give this maybe a couple of days, unless we see some crazy changes. I mean, before then, what we're looking for is swelling, any kind of cracking, anything like that. And as you can see, what we're going to do is we're going to leave them all just like this, and we're going to leave the shop at room temperature. But we're going to look to see for any expansion, like I said, any kind of cracking. And if we start to see some expansion, then what will end up happening is that when you're using your pot, you're fine as long as you never open it. Because whenever you go back to close it, after you change out your activator or you go back in, when it's empty, you're going to have trouble either closing it, or when you go back to close it again, it's going to crack. So what I haven't done yet is I haven't done a test like this to see which seal or O-ring is going to actually fail first. Either the food grade, which, I mean, it's not designed to be chemical resistant, and the other two against the xylene and against the alcohol. I mean, it's a good bet that they're not going to last. They may last for months, but it's a good bet that they're not going to last forever, which nothing does. But so what we'll do is we'll let those sit probably 24 hours at a minimum. Again, unless we see something going on with them. And we'll check back and finish this video when we have some results. If we need to, I mean, we'll put some in different pots and put some pressure to them. Something if we're not seeing any changes, just to kind of put them through the paces. All right, we'll check back in. Okay, so after we have let these sit for, I don't know, it's been maybe a week or so, I went through here and just kind of looked at these, and if you look, they've only been soaked in about halfway. So here's the red one with the red tape, which is for xylene. This is the food grade. It didn't swell too much, but it did swell. And this is the one that is to block against the methyl acetate, so on the alcohol-based one. It didn't swell too much, but it did swell. So what we'll do real quick is we'll measure and see what the expansion was. Especially that one for xylene. So the one for xylene started out at 0.2640. And it is now 0.3760. Alcohol base was 0.2610. Is now 0.3215. Sorry, 0.3115. Let's see what kind of pad end is on here. 20 feet. So believe it or not, this one I thought was going to be the one that would puff up the most. But now, this is the lid that it needs to fit. So, it's obviously not going to work. Okay. That's the one I just took off. It hasn't been exposed anymore. Well, actually it has. Not very much. I might try putting that in a pot and see what happens. But even though that one didn't enlarge so much, it's really not going to fit this here. Now this one we did use a little bit in the pot. It ended up deteriorating and cracking. Not too bad. I mean, it came apart, but that could have been it pinched or whatever. But the issue is that it weakened to where whenever you went to seal it, it pinched and peeled apart. Now the ones that we've had made for us, I mean these don't give. I mean they don't, when they go on the lid, I mean they form fit to the lid. And they also have a coating on them that is resistant to all chemicals. I mean, any of the chemicals that are an activator and like, I don't know, 50 or 60 more. But I definitely wanted to show you that as far as how these chemicals affect these O-rings that come in these pots. So these are the most common that come into the pots. You might have some of these that are actually very similar to the white food grade because they're typically made to go against the same chemicals. This one we used a little bit in one of the pots for a little bit of the testing. When you go to put it back on, it loses some of its effectiveness as far as sealing. Not too much yet, but I mean it's obviously not holding its shape as well. So it's pretty important that you replace these, or you know, that whoever is building these, have them replaced with something that is not going to be affected by chemicals. So that's all I got for that.